Hey, what's up, guys? Lockard here with his top 5 PvP tips and tricks for ESO. So let's hop right into it. Tip number 1, game knowledge. Just having the basic understanding of this game is probably 80% of what this game is all about. Knowing what the different classes are, knowing what the different skills are, and especially knowing the auction house. You can't do anything in this game if you're poor. You need to know what's in the auction house, what's selling, inflation rate, deflation rates, know how to flip stuff. This is especially easy for PC. You can make really quick gold that way. You know, they have add-ons and such. Console, it's a little bit more tedious, but not impossible. You need to know what's meta, what's not meta, and how to counter the meta. More than likely, all these big YouTubers, they're going to be putting out these builds. They're going to be assuming quote unquote meta. Most people are going to run it. So what do? You plan against it. You know how to counter it. That's the biggest part of being better in ESO PvP. The next one I'd like to go over is location, location, location. It's important when you're in Cyrodiil to know where you're going to go. Have a contingency plan if shit hits the fan. Know how to line of sight. Know what skills to root, CC, and sustain is your biggest advantage in Cyrodiil. Because if you can line of sight and CC, you will run people out of resources and they're not going to be able to burst you, put nearly as much pressure. So just play it slow. You don't always have to be the heavy hitter. Number 3, mechanics. Now I can make a whole video on this, but we're just going to go over the basics. Weaving, animation canceling, and blocking. Weaving, that's essentially between every spell adding a light attack. That's free DPS. Everyone should be doing that anyway. Animation canceling shaves off fractions of seconds in between each spell, which can overall increase your DPS. And knowing what's blockable and what's not blockable. For example, Fossilize is not blockable. No matter how hard or how long you hold block, this shit's still going to CC you. A frag from a sorcerer, that is blockable. Just knowing these basic things can make you a better ESO player. Number 4, team composition. If you do prefer group play over single play, that's perfectly fine. You need to know the pros and cons of what your team composition is running. For example, let's just toss out 4 Sorks. Okay, so you're super squishy. So what are you going to do? Someone needs to be running Encase, someone needs to be running Mines, and everyone needs to be running the same build. Now all 4 sorcerers need to be running Meteor. 2 of them should probably run Negate, 1 should be running a Destro ulti, and 1, yeah, I can keep Meteor. So just knowing your surroundings and knowing what the pros and cons of your team composition is super important. And the last thing I'd like to go over to keep this super short and simple is to have fun. It doesn't matter how good you are. If you're not having fun, there's no fucking point in playing this game. That's what this game is all about. I don't care if you feel like running fucking 3 proc sets. If that's what's fun to you, run that shit. No one else matters. Okay? So, with all that being said, that's Lockard's top 5 tips and tricks on how to be a better ESO player. Thanks, guys. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.